outside.
Yes, and we're talking food, Amanda. So you
my favorite.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But you do this yearly thing for your neighborhood.
We do.
Where you cook hot dogs, and we're talking hot dogs today.
Yes, we are. The Fay annual hot dog party, we do, right? But we let people do their own toppings, eat them the way, make them themselves. Maybe we need to have Megan come over.
Yeah, love it. And you know what's so cool about Megan? Megan is 14
She's 14.
years old. She's an entrepreneur. Megan, thanks so much for joining us. So you have your own, what is this called, a hot dog cart?
Like a New York style push cart.
Love it. So it's Megan's Atomic Dogs, right?
Yes.
You have been around the food business for a while, right?
About since I was like 10.
Wow. Okay, so a few years, but your family is in the food business, right? So you learned a thing or two about how to make some good food. What made you say, I'm going to start my own cart?
Well, I started working on Pepperoni Tony's pizza truck when I was 10, and then I usually made like all the tips is what I got off of that. And then when I was 12, I kind of just wanted to do my own thing. I didn't really want to work under my dad anymore.
Good for you.
So then we started looking around, and I got this, and I did my first thing when I was 12. And I've been doing it about 2 years now.
Wow. Megan, what makes a 12-year-old say, you know what, I don't want to work for my dad anymore? So what
it's a very adult thing.
What clicked at that point for you?
I mean, he was a great boss, but I just kind of, I felt like it would be fun to run my own business or something like that. So
she's got that entrepreneurial spirit in her, right?
And we do have Dad here, right?
He is here, but Megan's got this handled, I think, right?
So Dad, what was it for you that had you say, you know what?
She could do this.
She could do this.
I actually thought she'd get really bored of it really quickly, and I'd just be selling a cart. And 2 years later, here we are.
Still doing it.
Yeah.
So you've got I'm looking at the menu here. So I don't see anything about ketchup on a hot dog, Stephen.
Ketchup belongs on a hot dog. Just FYI, Megan, we have
this debate all the time.
There are people who like ketchup and mustard on a hot dog, but it's okay.
See, I don't really care what people's preferences is, but he is a purist, and he always, we offer it, but it's not on, it doesn't really come on any of them.
On any of yours. Okay, so walk us through the menu. What kind of dogs are we talking about here?
So we have a couple of unique ones, just because I don't want to be too basic. We do have our Bubba dog, which is a 16-hour pulled pork that's on top of a dog, and then we have our barbecue sauce that we use. It's actually locally made, and I just picked up a fresh bottle. It's not opened yet, but we do use that. I got that at the Toledo's Farmers Market on Saturday.
Wonderful.
So
I see a taco dog.
The taco dog is one of the ones that kind of people are always asking about, because it's not something you exactly hear, but it's just a normal hot dog, but it's on a tortilla. It has a cabbage slaw, cabbage and cilantro slaw, with chorizo chili and an avocado hot sauce that we drizzle on top of it.
I like that. I see you have a chili dog as well. So what's the secret to the chili?
I won't tell you our full secret recipe, but I did grow up in Cincinnati, but I'm not exactly doing the Skylines chili because that's a little too much for people, but we do use a little bit of 5 spice, and sometimes we use cocoa powder in it. Just a little bit though. It's not it's sweet, but it's I like to say it's good.
See, all you have to do, Amanda, is ask the question and you
get a little bit out. You got a little secret out there.
She didn't give it all.
Dilly girl, pickle lovers. This one, my Maggie would probably love this one. So this one's got chili, dill mustard, pickle slices, and dill pickle chips on it. That sounds delicious. They all sound great. Okay, let's make something this morning. What do you want to make? What should we make?
Whatever you want to try.
You got a favorite, Megan? Let's see. Why don't we do a chili dog?
Okay.
I think you got to start with the basics, right? The chili dog. So look at all these toppings here, Stephen. Mustard.
Yes, I'm sure some ketchup in there somewhere.
Mustard.
Is this ketchup?
Yes.
Nailed it. Thank you, Megan. See, you heard what she said.
She's not going to judge. She'll give you whatever you want.
Everyone's taste buds.
She's going to give you whatever you want, right? So this is what's really cool about this hot dog cart too, is that you don't have to worry about the overhead, right? When you go out for food truck, all the people with their trucks and the generators and the gas and all of that, you don't really have to deal with that, huh?
That is one of the things that people have been talking or asking me about. They're like, how do you keep your prices so low? But I really don't have, like you said, the overhead that the big trucks have, because they obviously have to pay for gasoline,
right.
and a bunch of generators and driving and such.
Right.
I don't have my license yet, so I can't even do that.
That's right. She can't drive the food truck.
Makes sense. So these are chicken hot dogs too, by the way, right?
Yes, we do that. So like, because at the beginning we were using like all beef franks, but then we had like a bunch of people walk up and they were like, so I can't eat pork, and we were just kind of like, it was a little bit of, I kind of felt bad that I couldn't give something to everyone. So we kind of switched that like in the beginning stages, so then like we could cater to more people.
Mustard.
Hey, look, I'm not knocking it at all. Hey, Megan, you know what your cart reminds me of? And I'm going to date myself because you're 14, and I highly doubt you've watched this cartoon. Oliver and Company.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever watched Oliver and Company? She has no idea.
It's on Disney Plus.
Yes. Do you have Disney Plus?
Yes.
Okay. It's on Disney Plus. Watch it, and you'll love the scene. They were like, it was some dogs and a cat. They were stealing hot dogs from the push carts. Yeah. So watch that.
This is exactly how I like my hot dog right here. She put the onions and the mustard on there. Perfect. Okay, Megan, tell us where people can come find you and get a dog.
Come find me. Well, as of right now, I'm doing like semi-private events, but you can book me. I have like a Facebook page, which usually like states like if there's like a private event that I'm doing, it'll like say that, or and I am being booked, so you can always like email me or off. And my Facebook page is just like Megan's Atomic Dogs. It's probably just going to be really easy to find.
Yeah, find her on Facebook. Get yourself booked for maybe your neighborhood hot dog party, right?
Right. The one that you're having, I think you had it already this year.
Not yet.
Next
Coming
year.
up.
Megan,
couple weeks.
Congratulations.
You're doing great.
We're proud of you.
Yes.
Keep going.
Keep it up. We can't wait to see what you do here in just a matter of years, right, Stephen? All right, I'm going to finish this.
And
Take
we'll
it away.
be right back with more Good Day.
Oh, good.